Hello kids. Finally, I fixed my face. El truco, el faso very different. And I put the black of the line of the like cat. I forget the name. It's like cat eyes line. I put like normal shallow black and like resistance of energy of the energy to put resistance disappear a little because I imagine it's a kind of group of people, of girls that are very powerful with this because the men love this. It's very sexy. It's very something like you can use in every moment in your life. This is a drawing with my mom to me, but I think it looks very like my sister. Then explain you this kind of weird energy happened to me. Then I say like I don't want to painting anymore. My mom started to paint like Rembrandt or something like this. She had a super realistic paintings, but she don't study too much now. Yes, but in the first she started to like do like this in a picture. This is a frame and printing stuff. Yeah, and I do this and change the energy too much and put like with shadow and don't have this kind of weird vibe like an ears of cold. How can I explain to the people to try to put resistance to the new knowledge? Yeah, it's like you go to a party or you go a room and certain girls or certain groups of boys make you feel like you are not part of the group. For example, when you go to the barbecue, I don't know if in America happened this, but for example, with Argentine men, happen too much. Like they are very close in his groups, and I think this is the things I don't like from Argentina because because everybody loves people from Argentina because they are very friendly, always say hi, always stay in the good mood. But when finally you're part of the group, they start to act very weird, like like 007, you know. Like, why is she in here? Or why with this person? How Lufer stay with us? And I hate this. So ridiculous because you know this. The Argentina kids are very, our men are very like kids because the publicity or the I don't want to say this word again. Advertising in Argentina. It's very like I don't know. It's very easy see in a series, well, in a program. The name is like Casi Ángeles. Something. The name is something like very close to the angels, and they always have the same escaleta, you know, the same patron. When it repeats the same in Spanish is patron. I don't have the word in English, but yeah, you start to see a patron, something to repeat so many times. And for example, in clothes, if you have M or L or S, it's a kind of patron like this size, this size, this medidas, you know, are always for the people to wear this kind of size, something like the standard stuff, you know, and they have this kind of they implant in these people the feeling like we adopted. Like it's very common to people feel like adopted, like are part of the gang, but they don't have parents, and it's a very like romantic dream and a kind of orphanage, very cute, very yeah, and they start very sad, very cute thing, and for those they don't know, but maybe can be aggressive or powerful or funny or very cool because it's a very cool culture. But if try to fight with you, it's too easy, broke them because you have this information that they broke very easy if you move things about his parents or these feelings about be like adopted kid, and this and they don't are adopted. They have parents, but they see in this rush, and a lot of kids like I meet have this kind of weird situation with his parents and fight with his parents like don't have parents and that stuff, you know. And for that I put angry because when I meet some person very important to me in his time, I feel totally empathic with him. Like I have too many problems with my parents. I come from a very like dysfunctional family, and my parents. So more my mom is very aggressive and it's so sad. And you open your heart to be in the same level, and they attack you when you're attacked to you when you are very very friendly, and for me this is terrible, and then this is a part of the boom of the Argentina uh, lose his power because they have everything for be the more cool stuff in the world and help the people and to everybody follow them because have a very 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 good combination of too many stuff like be traditional but mix the family with the young. For example, I think I love it from Argentina is you can go to the party and you can go with the parents of your friends or like or sometimes our kids in the parties and very like normal. And I love this DNA of this culture for of obviously reasons of the history about German, about Italy, and about stay and Latin America. And I love them always have the mentality the be young forever. These people very 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 handsome. They always stay very very like try to project something very creative, very modern. It's I love it. But when it starts to be so groove and do this kind of weird stuff, the people, for example, in when I lived in Playa del Carmen, the people start to say don't want to have Argentina people in here because and a friend and I put be very angry with him, but I understand because there was more group than me than with me with him because he have a kind of not a super mega incredible job like I have it in this time, and he started to say like, oh, if it comes from Argentina, it's like mugroso, say like when it's mochilero, when you always is to travel with your bag and like don't have money and you only want to everybody give you his money and it's very dirty and that like things like this, and it's not was true, not was true. But the problem is these kids start to be very 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 alike. Basically, and you feel you are more than the others, and it's okay if you are if you are and you can say like, wow, I don't know if it's moss or Beethoven or whatever. Say like, oh my goodness, these people have so many virtues. And it's so clever and it's very disciplined person, it's a very constant person, and do incredible work. And congratulations! I feel so honored to be part of your life or be your friend or can admire your work. But other stuff is when you are very with hostility, with hate, to scare the other person, and more if it's your friend, and you open your heart with this person, and that was evil with this. The I learned the word finally that traición, like trade or something like this. Yeah, the trade is the worst. Never, nobody went with this. Nobody went with us. And it's so sad that people do this, you know. It's so. No, the draw was very nice. Okay. But it looks very like my sister. And do other with like the dog. No, no. My mom did this. Very, because he's a left person. And when you do this, you work too much with a kind of robotic part of your brain. Don't have too many feelings because the feelings stay more in the right hand and are very like we are robotic, and but this is it's cool. But yeah, I feel so bad because I have a kind of dream that everybody have a kind of. I feel the culture of the dream of Argentina. Maybe not for them, but for other cultures to study the history of the civilizations and try to put something in the middle for everybody, like be more like I don't know. You can have everything. Like you can conserve the old fashion of England and the funny of England. I love the funny style of England, like very like goblins and elves and this kind of 16 color. Or the traditional, in the same part, in the same way you put something very fresh, something very American stuff. They they then say that America it's so like the Yankees blah blah blah. They are super fun. This is the kind of stuff that I don't like. It's culture because they love America. You can go with nerds or with how is Levi's and say Levi's and or bands or this stuff and it's crazy because they're very like American, like love the object. They have this kind of brainwash weird. But for example, I have too cool in music. I feel like it's very like balance and equilibrium culture. But the problem is like this, then lose the head and start to be like I'm superior and weird stuff. And not all, because you have too many friends from Argentina, very cute, like Lucy. But it's very funny to know Lucy and Fer. Yeah, Lucy Fer. Um, I don't know. I tried to speak about other thing, and the thing I tried to explain in the video and it'd be like 20 minutes because my brain tried to get the best information for share with you because I don't have so many time for share these, or maybe sometimes it looks horrible and I don't want to have a video because it looks pretty or a lot of stuff. or I don't have space on my cell phone or my computer, this kind of stuff. And just to good video and it try and when I speak, in the same time I make a kind of resume and an abstraction of what can I share to my friends, to my folk, that was very value and works for them and was cool, not. And I tried to explain to them about the future. It's about the year of the snake and the Chinese culture. I have a kind of, I do a work of symbology, very, very professional, and I see a lot of symbols to my spirit guides give me. And I try to mm, translate the things I can see. They explain me. And in the future, for the people to live in apocalypse or a kind of finish of huge cycle of from obsolete stuff, very cruel situation, blah blah blah. And for example, COVID, I think was very contundent and unclear for too many persons. Even this situation, a lot of people still try to return to the traditions to don't work, like have certain horarios, like hours in the office, and don't have work in your house, work more for objectives and not for time, and enjoy more with the return with the family, and be clear with the business family for the spiritual health, this kind of stuff. Mm, and they say that in the snake year, the people to try to make like nothing happen, and do like nothing happen, and make to lose the time from the people to try to cooperate from the first, no matter if was in think in demons or think in the angels like this, but have good intentions with his family, with his friends, like I try to they don't have more pain or more in unfair stuff. These people have too many bad experience for the people don't try to cooperate and be more open about the spiritual. Well, this sorry that when that of the spirit exists and this kind of karma and dharma that not necessarily be see this of the folk. Sorry, the point of view about uh, Hindu religions, but explain very well this because I work with Lakshmi, with Shiva, with Ganesha, and obviously Krishna baby, and too many deities, and they show me that they are kind of the deities to work in a plane in the middle of the high level to the angels and the more less level to the gnomes on or earth elementals. I'm still totally sure about they exist because I asked for proofs with symbology system, and I received the proofs and was very like miracles, very very contundent and very shocking, cool stuff. and I don't need explain to other persons. if they don't want to live. And well, the point is in the snake year, the people to make like not like the concept of the monkeys is like this. It's like be very irresponsible. Like I'm better close my eyes and don't do nothing. I prefer to the other people do clean, make a building, make the hard work, and then I only come and sit in the pool and ask for a piña colada, something like this. And this year, these people have a kind of two options to cooperate too much in now. You need to start now because it's something about very clever. For me, it was shocking in a good way when they to fix explain me the future and tell me like this. They work with mechanic energy. It's not, the future is not about like I promise God I'm good person next year. Not. It's something very, very creepy in some way and very, very like miracle for other people to cooperate and be very violent and do things like looks crazy, like say this happened this, okay? Don't make me lose my time because it's ridiculous and it's so. I come for the message very sacred and I'm scary for you for your um for your help because I have proof that things happen. Why you put me in the situation? Not I don't want to lose all my life. See the pain you receive for don't take the message. And it's very scary because if they stay training us like 20 years, very hard and a lot of more that I don't know that kind of start like 15 because they have not like the aliens comes. We know this very famous this history about radio stations start to see the aliens comes and the people put nuts, not or the era de Acuario. Aquarian age, and then in the 2012 and in 2000 everybody knows about the end of the world, and they say like we observed you like 50 years and we organize you for take your decisions and take the correct decision of the very, 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 very cruel trade decision with your team or your folk. Okay? And you are like magnets. And if you stay with very trade person and bad intentions and the hostility and the very, very jealousy and the very like hate for more than you want, don't can't separate of this vibe of person. Looks like it's in the same place, but not. It's not like this because it's now this very more obvious for persons like me. Because when you try to stay very near to people that don't have the kind of similar mentality to you, you stay like, and then kind you feel like or it's so obvious this kind of magnetism. It if you try to do for the like broke the resistance, it's very probable that a crystal broke or something fall to the floor. It's very impressive. For me, it's super like excited information because it's like finally this 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 chat it's over. I'm so tired and I deserve stay all the day in jacuzzi and VIP parties, have a super cozy house, have a super beautiful husband, or have a super beautiful tribu. I don't know, but it's enough. And my vibe, my magnetism, I stay with this kind of persons who are like me. I try to help people, to try to share the information, to try to love music, to try to make magic or be a science person and not like cliche to looks like like toys dummy for demonstrate I'm intelligent or the cliche and woman or pink are not intelligent. Broke this stupid stuff. Sorry for the for say this word, but you understand the point. And the people to try think they think that are more clever to the demons, certain demons, or even the creator, the omnipotent God. I see something like the more horrible. I feel like very horrible sensation because the other people don't have the same feelings like me to say okay you you tell in my face a lot of stuff you spit in my face a lot of stuff a lot of times sorry and okay I forgive you forgive forgive you. I forgive you. Not this person stay and this kind of vibe, this slam vibe, and it's too many people to don't have how to say it like don't have to to modales don't have this education to be nice and looks like very like something very with education. Nah, man. There are people like like are people like very um yes, and it's like my goodness, so sad. Because it's like you try to escape of this, no, it's impossible. Because you stay in this land. It's like you stay in this land when you if you stay in a bad Islam, you say like, oh my God, why I do this? So idiot, and everybody put up a fucking punch in your eye or in your head, like the Mara Salvatrucha party, you know, something super like wow. And like this, is you decide put in Islam. Sorry, baby. I tried to explain. Don't put in a bad Islam. And maybe other the group of people to decide stay in Islam and I don't know, smashing pumpkins or something more cool and very good vibes, you know. For put example. It's okay, it's funny, it's like we're very powerful, yeah. But it's something like this. I want to share this because I feel very secure with this information and don't scare me and don't put nervous and never have anxiety or weird stuff because I follow the energy of cozy vibes, very pleasure vibes, and don't follow the people to make me feel less. And I feel super secure, and I want to share this because I feel better, and I don't like to every time try to ask me. ask me a lot of stuff don't have are not a good question, because ask me something very like I don't know, man. It's super open your question, but if you understand these rules, don't need make too many questions because it's too obvious. Work for magnetism, work for energy, and if you do very bad stuff, try to fix and compensate to the people to make it feel bad in the past because it's terrible. The foreclosures video, they tell me about my brother, for example. They tell me, and he tell me this information. He tell me, one girl read me the tarot and tell me in this year I have a terrible year because I don't know. And then with symbology system, I see something about the food. They tell me the people to stay too obsessed with ritualize everything too much and don't respect the people are tired and don't come stay all the time to in venganza, like in revenge thinking, and put all the food only for like you do this to me and you have this pain. We passed this cycle and it was like 2012. The people to start to put this now. It's like why do you don't stay when we ask for your help? Why you don't do this? I see a kind of reptile very angry when I say like he's the angry. I say I tell you, and they see a group of people very like crystal kids have problems in the first part of the year because they can't eat so yummy because put so much rituals in the food that for them symbolize other stuff, or maybe only the person to stay very like cozy vibes can use this vibe and they can't touch this vibe. But then say like that they start to fix the stuff. Today I received some notice about something better. Work with my brothers and the crystal kid and the rainbow kid. Yeah, Mommy and Harry Potter. And I feel so better because I don't want to feel. I'm not enjoy to feel that my brothers have pain. Certain people that be very evil and very cruel with me, yes, but I'm not super obsessed with this because I pass this energy and I need, and when I do this work, I use a kind of Thai box and do like screaming and drawing because they have so many pain and so very, very, very angry vibes because this is unfair. But they give us the time is now and the people don't know. And now it's like you need wait to the planet to stay well and stay in stability, and then if we can, you do this work and with the doctor, with psychology of this kind of new kids, like very indigo vibes kids. No, that not a things like try to sell us now. No, it's something very new. It's something more like like Donnie Darko when they say this project, but more funny dance vibes. Okay. Well, I think it's all. I hope I hope you take very serious this information, and because I don't want to do too much this video, and this is the most important. If you can understand this, you have problem for nothing because you can have the direction for stay safe. It's safe. You have your foot, you have your fingers, you have all your body, don't have pain on your brain, don't have pain on your head or your tummy. Just stay very, very in pleasure all the day, cozy, eating super yummy, with a cool person to love make music, of make art. So everything's perfect, okay? Well, And see you in Sion. No, Sion, it's not a place to recommend you. It's like, I prefer Sion Eternia. Okay. Well, see you soon. Bye.